On this episode of Redesign TV, I redesigned the ASUS logo because I'm fed up with it, seriously. Looking at it for a few months now because I have an ASUS laptop. So yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Hello, my name is rydesign. I'm a hand lettering artist and I've been spending like more than 6 months now with this laptop, and this is not a product placement of any kind. I just want to show you that I've been staring at this logo for like a very long time, and so I got a problem with the logo. My initial reaction to it was that I was it was very repulsive to me, visually repulsive to me. I did not know why initially. My first instinct was just to attack its inconsistency. You know, it's not consistent. You know, the strokes. The alignment of the strokes. The letter A is just off-putting, and it sticks out like a sore thumb because it's slanted, and the rest is just like vertically aligned. And I visited it a few months later, which is today, and I reverse engineered why I felt that it was a pretty bad logo initially. I'm gonna break it down why I thought it was visually repulsive. Number one, the logo, the current ASUS logo, looks too compressed vertically. Now, if you take a closer look at the ASUS logo, you can see that it has a very thick stroke. All the letters, the alphabets ASUS, has a, it is very tight, and it's too compressed. What the thick strokes do, it actually decreases its negative space. Those spaces are they are just compressed into such a small amount that the letters look like it is squished vertically. The problem that I have with this is that it looks suffocating. It doesn't look like it has any breathing space on the logo itself. I don't know if it's just me, but tell me, after I pointed this out, do you see it as well? Does it look suffocating to you with the logo lacking negative space? How I fixed it is that oh shit, I'm not prepared for this. Fuck. As you can see, there's a lot of iterations of the ASUS logo, and I finally boiled down to the final product, which is this one. It's pretty neat, and so I think just the font itself is just too stretched out. I feel like my face is just too dark. Now the letter A, the letter S, the letter U, I just put some more negative space on it. I actually made my own typeface, if I may, my own typeface for this logo design myself, so that I can have more breathing room for the logo. So that's what I did. I just made it a little bit wider, like a natural. It's much more natural. If you compress it, it just looks, for lack of a better word, suffocating. Second problem that I had with this logo, the slits. I know what they're going with this, looking towards the future and very visionary theme style and more technologically advanced future and stuff. I get it. When the slits are applied, especially the slit on the letter A, you cannot see that slit when the logo design is zoomed out or viewed in a small size, like in the borders of an app icon. You cannot see it because the slit is just too small, too narrow. And so when you zoom out, it just decreases in size until it completely disappears because the pixels are not enough to define it. I have a problem with the slit also because of the shape. It's like a long triangle, long right angle triangle. It doesn't go well with the typeface of the ASUS logo type. So that's what I changed as well. I changed it into literally just a straight rectangle. There's no like gradient there's no slants, there's no triangles. And the reason why is because I want to minimize the risk of having disappearing detail. But with a straight line, it is much more consistent when you zoom out. There won't be any variations in size of the cut. My last problem with it is the letter A. Why is the letter A slanted? Now when I say slanted, of course the letter A is slanted. It is made out of two diagonal lines. What are you saying, Reddit? I'm saying that when the letter A is compromised, meaning when the one diagonal of the letter A is put to a perfect vertical, then the whole logo type just gets off-put by the other diagonal that didn't get vertically aligned. When I see the ASUS logo, I just feel like it's italicized, and not on purpose. And the reason why is because the letter A is visually compensated to fit the vertical straights of the letter S and the letter U in the logo type. I think what they're trying to do here is to let the letter A stand out, and if they were to have an app or if they were to have a favicon, they would use the letter A as a recognizable icon because that's the only letter that is visually changed. Let me check if they do. Let me check if they actually did use the favicon. Wow, they do. They actually do. And I cannot argue, the letter A is very memorable. And so that's probably one thing that I won't change in the new logo. I think. I don't know. I can argue that the letter A can still be memorable due to the cut that is present in the letter A. Yeah. What's memorable is not the way the letter A is shaped. It is the cut, the slit that is on the letter A. It is also present in the favicon as well. It kind of looks like the letter N in some ways. If you look at it closely or if you look at it for quite some time like I did, the letter A looks like the letter N due to its slant. People might mistake it as the letter N, and so I think that's the reason why I want to change the letter N as not italicized like that and just make it like a proper normal letter A. Thank you so much for spending a part of your day with me venting my frustrations in this video. I really do not like the aesthetics of the ASUS logo. I like the overall aesthetics, but when you zoom in and you look at it for 15 hours every single day, being an aspiring logo designer myself, cannot help but think all these things.